Every morning that I get up, I get to come here. Some people may think that's just absolutely insane. Like, why do you put yourself in danger? Why do you care so much? I can't not do it. I can't not do it. Something happened to me, transformed me inside.
What was happening in my life before I came to the gathering place was
In 2020, my mom passed away.
Well, I had a lot of health issues that was keeping me from working.
horrible.
And we live in the hotel. And we spent a year at the hotel until we kicked off.
Chaotic lifestyle.
My family just straight up abandoned me and just didn't want to have nothing to do with me.
And then we moved to the other hotel, Motel 6.
It was scary for me.
I ended up having thyroid problems, which almost killed me. I was in a coma for a month.
I felt like everything was against me.
We see the unseen. You can see people but not see them. So many times we look past people. You go in Walmart, you might say hi, and you're just on your way. You're in your head, you're doing your thing. When I put that down and started coming here and seeing people for who they are and really learning their stories and what brought them here, there was no way that I could just go home unchanged. There's just no way. All the stories you read in the Bible where Jesus helped people, he really saw them. And I feel like that's what he helped me do. He helped me see people for who he sees them as. I can't not come here. I can't not want them to be the best person that they can be. I can't not look past them and not see them. They don't deserve that. They're people. And I just want to love them and help them. When people think of a homeless person, it's like one of the biggest things I fight against because they think this. They think, we'll work for food, anything helps, not able to work, disabled, the sign at the interstate, the sign at the intersection. That is not true. And I know this because I live here in Georgetown. I've lived here for 20 some years and I am a part of this town. And when I see somebody stopped holding a sign, I stop. Who we help are people that are going through divorce. We help people who have disabilities and they've lost a foot or their hip doesn't work anymore because they've worn it out and they look like your grandma or your grandpa. We help people who are recovering from alcohol and drug use, but they look like somebody you would pass in Walmart or at Kroger. Homeless is a situation, and people are people. And they look like all kinds of things. They look like our neighbors. And in fact, they are. I believe that's what God says. They are our neighbors. We help people who look just like you and me.
I'm Olin Hutchinson.
My name is Beverly, and now I live at a nice apartment and I volunteer.
I'm Christopher Whitcomb, and Maggie, she's at home. She's at home, Mom. And Marcus is 10 months old.
He's about to be 11 months on the 13th.
In Georgetown right now, there are 80 homeless people that stay with us every night. And I say that number definitively because we know that's our cutoff. In the Scott County school system, there are over 300 students not their parents, not the children that are below school age. 300 students that are homeless. They are either staying in a hotel that the school is helping to fund or that they're barely making ends to pay for, or they're staying with a friend or a family, or maybe they're staying with a friend and family and mom and dad are in a car. I know that there are people out living under the bridge. I know that there are people living in the park and in the wooded areas, and I know it because I know who they are and I've talked to them. There are probably close to 500 and maybe more people who are truly homeless, and I have no idea how many people that would be doubled up without children, and I would venture to say it's probably even more. We have homeless people that live in Scott County, and we have to be aware of how big that number is.